So I went to music business school, and they talk about you guys. Like, these guys did it full independent. But there's like this legend that people talk about where they say ICP picked just a random town on the map, and it just ended up being this one random place in Texas, and they went there and just flooded it with posters and flyers, and to this day they have a real big following in this one random town in Texas. Is there truth to that?
Yeah, because we had Detroit, you know, it seemed like we were just a local thing because we were selling so many records in Detroit that we were trying to get a record deal. This is back in like 1995. We were trying to get a record deal, so Jive Records, they're not even around anymore. It's hard to believe they were such a huge label. Jive Records came and signed us, but they only put us out like in Michigan. Basically, we were selling like 80,000 units in the Detroit area. And so basically they signed us and just were selling that and taking all the money, you know what I mean? But they weren't really working the record anywhere else. So we threw a dart at a map of America, and it landed on Dallas, Texas. And we bought 3 vans, and we wrapped them with our album cover and all that. And we put fat rims on it and put sounds in them. And we drove the vans and we got samplers of the album. We bought fucking 100,000 samplers and flyers and posters. And we basically moved to Dallas, and we just concentrated on Dallas, Texas. Like everything we had, we just pumped Dallas, Texas. Every day at 3:00, those vans would be at 3 different high schools in the Dallas area, handing out samplers to all the kids coming out, you know, just handing out free samplers to everybody, you know. And we go to all the record stores. We go down to Deep Ellum where all the clubs were at night. We'd hand out samplers to everybody, going to all the bars and clubs, and, you know, and man, next thing you know, we had 2 markets. We had Detroit and Dallas. You know, it worked. And it was our way of proving to the label, man, all you got to do is work it. You know, it's not, they thought it was like a local thing, the clown shit. They didn't understand. They thought, oh, it's some weird Detroit thing. Because if you look at the history of Detroit, Detroit was one of the first cities they were successful in. Mm-hmm. You know, Alice Cooper's from Detroit with his crazy paint and all that. I mean, Detroit's always been like a weird place when it comes to painted faces and showmanship. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I think in the beginning, the record label thought we were just a Detroit thing happening, you know, but we wanted to prove we could hit anywhere if the attention was given to it, you know, and we did. We proved it, you know, but we didn't really care at that point. We had started to build our foundation ourselves, and pretty much by the time we ended up signing a record deal, we wish we hadn't. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. As we built our label up so big, there wasn't much they could do for us anyway. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
Rad, dude.
So to answer your question, Paul, it sounds like it's 100% true.
Sounds like it. Yeah, I was always curious, man. I'm so glad to hear it from you. That's awesome.
Yeah, dude.